Okay, hi everyone. Dr. Downing here. My students have called me Dr. D for a long time, so if you want to call me Dr. D, that's great. So I just wanted to make a short video here, as short as I can make it, to introduce myself. I will be the interim advisor to Keystone for the fall semester. I've been working with Amber through the summer on setting goals and budget and other things. We're putting together some training for August, so that's going to happen. We've been in contact with a previous editor, Emily Lehman, and she was a superstar. So, and I'm still in touch with her. So I asked her to put together a 15-minute or so, maybe 15, 20-minute video talking about her experiences at the Keystone a few years ago and any advice she might have. And now, she's a professional journalist now. So any insight that she would have would come along with that. I also was going through the staff list, and one of the things, let's see, I'm going to go through section by section, and again, quickly, I'm going to ask for some actions without being too intense. But one of the things that I want to get to here, let me see if I can remember how Zoom works. I'm going to share my screen, and it's been a month now. I've lost all my skills. So I'm going to share my screen here, and it's going to look like this. Okay, it says I'm screen sharing, so that's good. So if we could have Matthew at some point before the end of July, and these are the deadlines that I'm setting for us. Today's the 6th, so you've got 25 days, which is almost 3 weeks, to accomplish these fairly minimal goals. I would like to have the staff list here updated before we go into the fall semester, and more or less as soon as possible, but by the end of July would be good. So, right, we've got new people here. If you need the staff list, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Amber. So that's the first thing that came across my radar. Let's see, I'll just go from the top now. Karen, I'll share my screen again and see if I can find it. Right here. No. All right. Give me a second. I've got so many tabs open and so many documents open that I need to find it. There was an article that I came across that was related to student enrollment at universities, and I thought it was. I don't know where I put it. I will find it. Yeah, weird. Okay. Well, I don't want to hang too much there. But it was interesting. It was really a detailed crunching of the numbers. Maybe that's just in my email, right? Oh, I see what happened. I've got multiple things open in email. I've got a draft of an email open to you guys, and I have also got this. Okay, so I will forward this right now to Karen. So that's Holmes. There you go. And I'm going to shoot that out. So the idea here is, and I can share my screen with you. Here it comes. So you can see spring 2021 college enrollment declined 603,000 to 16.9 million students. It's the steepest enrollment drop in a decade. So I think this is of interest to any campus community to get an idea of the number of college students and what the demographics look like. And then this is also connected to, I just sent that out. This is also connected to there is this PASHE, Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education realignment going on. And if you're not aware of what that is, we need to bring you up to speed because it is a huge deal. So there are 14 PASHE schools across the state, including Slippery Rock, Edinburgh, Kutztown, Stroudsburg. Many of you are probably familiar, right? So what is happening is they're trying to realign some of these in the western part of the state and in the middle part of the state so that Mansfield doesn't really have its autonomy like it did. It'll be connected to Bloomsburg and Lock Haven and all of that. So this is happening right now, and it affects a lot of people that are connected to Kutztown and to the state system. So if we could have somebody connected to this, like as a beat writer, then that would be amazing. It would give that person regular information to be able to write about, whether that is the editor. If you want to claim that for yourself as news editor, you can. If you have a staff writer that you want to hand it off to, that's fine as well. Okay. It could also be negotiated with Freeform. I don't have anything specifically for Elizabeth. think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please bear with me as I learn. Elizabeth, maybe, right? The way it's spelled here is a little bit different, so bear with me. Or Michael, I don't have anything specifically for there. Sports comes in. Hi, Lauren. Lauren was in one of my classes years ago, and I'm glad to see you as sports editor now. So, there's a lot of sports. Sports are resuming, so that's kind of a big thing for the fall. Copy and line editors, Rebecca and Alex, yes, social media. So I have some questions about social media strategy. We don't need to get into that fully now, but that is a discussion I'm sure that Amber is having with you guys. And what are the new platforms? What are the effective platforms, ineffective platforms? All of that kind of thing. People get their news through their phones these days, and that's one of the reasons we dropped print back in the day. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. Okay, so Shaleka, we've also already been working with you in terms of putting the budget together, so thanks for your time there. Matt, again, I've got an assignment for you. If you can update that list, that would be great. Lena, hi Lena. Yeah, several of you have been in my classes before. That's cool. So yeah, we're hoping to fill the website with photographs and with video in the fall. So that has been a goal for years at the Keystone, is more video reportage. There's all kinds of ways to do that. It doesn't necessarily have to be covering a specific story at a specific place, a specific event. You can take video of students walking across campus, and just it's a nice day on campus. Students are, we can package it. Students are returning to campus. So like move-in day or first day of classes, you can set yourself up in front of the library and just take video of students walking by, and then write a little caption for it and get it posted. There's easy ways to do this. And I also wonder, does the Keystone have a YouTube channel? And if not, then it seems to me that's a really important one for us to have. That needs to be created so that we can port that video onto the website, and students can click on their phones or on their computers and then go out to the video that we have. And it becomes a repository, it becomes an archive. And then Spencer for recruitment and retention. Yeah, that's an important one. And we can talk more about that. But it seems like we have all the staff positions covered, although we'll need more writers, we'll need more photographers, we'll need assistants. If you guys still are running with assistants, I hope you are. Assistants help with continuity at the Keystone, and I always saw that as my job when I was advisor. I'll talk about that in a moment. Assistants often step into the positions that you guys currently hold on executive board. So that's very worthwhile, and they also tend to do a lot of work. So writing articles, taking photographs, taking video, all of those things. Okay, so I hope that was compact enough. So my background, right? I've been at Kutztown for 14 years, and I've been teaching for 32 years. And during that time, I've spent almost, I think, 15 and a half years advising student media. I advised the Keystone for 6 years, from 2012 to 2018. And then we hired Patrick Walters, and he's the AP reporter. And I have journalism in my background, but I'm also a technical writer. And I did it for 6 years. So Professor Walters now is advising the Keystone, and I'm just subbing for him while he's on sabbatical. But I plan to meet this opportunity fully with all of my energy and to support all of you guys. My typical goal is, there's many of them, but the number one is professional development, so that you guys learn the skills, the soft skills, the communication skills, all of those things, the timeliness skills that go into publishing. And this is a big project that we work on here at the Keystone. It's enormous. There's 14 of you plus me plus staff, regular deadlines. There's social media. There's the website itself. We're going to do a print issue. There were 2 in the budget. I talked Amber out of one of them because they're $750 a pop, and our budget is like $4,500. So those 2 print issues were going to take a third of the budget. And I argued that I would prefer to see you guys get professional development, whether that means paying somebody to come and talk to us or traveling somewhere or whatever. So those are some of my thoughts. Anyway, I thought I'd reach out and say hello. I'm trying to keep this as brief as I can. If you have questions, let me know. Again, we're shooting for a July 1st deadline to get some of these initial things done and open up some lines of communication. So thanks very much. I hope you're enjoying your summer, and we'll be in touch.